Guys, what's going on? My name is Luis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is July 28, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And we have a big breaking news. JD Vance message to illegal aliens living in the US. Start packing your bags right now. Because Donald J. Trump is coming back into office. Once again, this is coming out from JD Vance. This is the VP right here. And he's sending a strong message. And approximately, I don't know, I guess millions. He's warning them, sending a message, pack your bags now. You better start packing your bags. Because when he comes in this November, if he wins, you guys are going to be sent back home. Alright guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. This is a strong message. A strong message being sent by JD Vance tells illegal immigrants, you better start packing up. Start packing your bags right now. And we do have more information here, guys. Right now, they're doing a rally, and it's packed. Man, there's a lot of people out there. So you have Trump and Vance out there. So Trump says, if I'm elected, I'll ship out the monsters who are hurting our young ones. Nothing good is going to come out of this. If I'm elected, we will immediately deputize the local police and form a massive dragnet to secure the nation for the monsters who are, you guys already know, murdering and raping our young ones. And we will ship them out of our country immediately. Here's the thing, guys. Listen up. All right. Those people that is coming from the southern region, see, in their land, they get away with all that type of stuff because their land has different laws. But when they come here to America, they don't know the laws. And so, you know, their minds is already programmed. Oh, look at this. But see, in their country, you know, they could do that type of stuff. But here, absolutely not. But according to Kamala and Biden, let them in. They're angels. Even AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, let them in. How's the NY looking like nowadays? And again, I'm not trying to be mean here, but look, I've been to South America. I've been to different parts of, Hispanic countries and stuff like that. And one thing I tell you is that when it comes to South America, I've been there, and it's very lawlessness. There's a lot of crimes. There's a lot of gangs, and there's so many. Again, in order for you to go on vacation to South America, you have to know people. When I went down there, I knew people. I knew people from the military. That's why I went down there. You can't go down there on your own thinking that everything is fine and dandy. It says here, Trump said America is getting an upgrade, an Iron Dome. It's like The Simpsons. I'm kidding, guys. You know, the Holy Land got it. And today, they had a problem where something happened, but they knocked down 6 months ago 300 missiles. If they weren't knocked down, it would have been devastation. We're going to have something that's even superior. And why shouldn't we have it? It's our technology. Why shouldn't we have protection so that we can protect this state and this country? We do it for everybody else. We don't do it for ourselves. America first. You know why? Because those in the spotlight, they think, oh, we are surrounded by oceans. We are safe. Not really. Trump said Kamala Harris betrayed American seniors. Kamala Harris cast a tie-breaking vote to cut Medicare by $237 billion. You didn't know that. She betrayed American seniors. She's the one that cast the final vote. Trump said we need to make D.C. beautiful again. I plan on doing it. I went to D.C. back in, I think it was 2019 or 2020. No, I think 2020. It was the March of Prayers. Franklin Graham was there. There was a lot of people. And there was a lot of homeless people. We gave out so many Bibles to many people out there in 2020. There was homeless people out there. And guys, it's so sad. It's so sad. We have the money. We have so much stuff. We could just take care and put the sleeping giant first. But we're not seeing that. We're not seeing it. We will take over the horribly run capital of our nation in Washington, D.C. and clean it up, renovate it, rebuild it, make it most beautiful capital of the world, and get rid of the nightmares of lawlessness. It will be a safe city again. On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding. Give me a second here, guys. It says here, Trump said, starting on day one, we will end inflation and drill, baby, drill. All right, we're going to skip this one here. We already know it. We already know all this here. All right, so we're going to skip all this. You guys want to pause and just read the rest. But, yeah, we already know all that. Trump said, I will end the Biden-Harris electric vehicle mandate. And we can't afford that. You know how much electric vehicle nowadays? And there's not enough juice to juice up all them vehicles. I'm staying with my old school car. I will terminate the Green New Deal scam, Trump said, the greatest scam in our country's history, and end the Biden-Harris electric vehicle mandate on day one. I love electric cars. Elon Musk endorsed me. That's a great place for electric cars, but not 100%. They built 8 charging stations in Midwest for $9 billion. Now they have another 24,000 to go, costing around $10 trillion. My goodness. The whole thing is crazy. Wow. Woo. Trump said we had to feel the people as far as the eye could see in Butler. We had a field as far as the eye could see him, and nobody ran. The crowd experts say when there's a shot fire, like in a soccer stadium, the whole place, they call it a stampede. They won for the gates. Nobody ran because they saw I was in trouble. Those people are great. I just want them to know that. You burned the American flag. You're headed to jail for a year. They say it's unconstitutional. Well, make it not unconstitutional. You burn American flag, our flag, you should get immediately mandatory 1 year in jail. Trump said a certain country is dumping their criminals on us. Yeah, I think I know which one is it. El Salvador. I don't want to mention a certain country because the head of the country, the president, South American country, but again, they're all over the world. He's getting great publicity that he's done a wonderful job on crime. He's convinced the everybody to live together, and I believe it. Like for 2 years. Then I realized he's taking his lawlessness, he's dumping them into our country. Man. I think he's referring to El Salvador. Trump said Venezuela, the crime is way down because the jails are empty. So Venezuela crime is way down. The criminals are almost gone. The jails are half empty. And the only difference, if I were running Venezuela, I would have will have had the jails 100% empty by now. I can't believe they're just going a little slower than we thought. Trump said Kamala compares ICE agents to the. Wow. But she, Kamala, was really something. She compared the ICE agents to members of the KKK. She voted in favor of deadly sanctuary cities where you protect the lawlessness at all cost. She supports decriminalizing the illegal border crossing, and she supports mass amnesty for all immigrants. Trump said Biden challenged me to a round of golf. Joe challenged me to a round of golf. He challenged me.
Joe Biden challenged me to a round of golf. He challenged me.
All right, so he's calling out Biden. Trump said Harris is the original Marxist district attorney. So we're going to skip all this. A lot of stuff here we already know. He does repeat himself a lot in these different rallies. Remember that time someone threw a grenade at the guy from... Okay, remember the guy from CNN, the reporter so-called? I won't use his name. I don't want to embarrass him. Shaved head, nice looking head. Actually, he goes, this is a friendly demonstration, and behind him the entire city was burning. Remember, it was like a war zone. The entire city was burning down, and as he was speaking, somebody threw like a hand grenade at his feet and broke his knee. No, you know what is a friendly rally. This is a friendly rally. I remember that. So in the background, he's like, it's a peaceful protest. But man, in the background, what in the world you got going on in the background? You got people going in and buildings and targets, and there's fires, and I'm trying to figure out what in the world he's talking about. And then someone threw something at him. Trump said there are 25,000 people outside that cannot come in. I feel so bad. There are 25,000 people outside that cannot come in. If you people all go and vote now, look, there's no way we lose this. I agree. There's a lot of people out there. So guys, there's a lot of information that he put out. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there is tons. There is literally, I mean, a lot. It would be like an hour video for me. Let's go with Vance really quick. Vance says Kamala has no right to question my loyalty to this country. I saw the other day Kamala Harris question my loyalty to this country. It's interesting because there is no greater sign of disloyalty than what she has done at our southern border. I served in the Marine and went to Iraq for this country. I built a business for this country. My running mate took a for this country. So Kamala Harris, what have you done to question our loyalty? The answer is nothing. Man, you got everybody just going wild in that one. It says here, JD Vance says Kamala lied to us all, and it's unacceptable. The most dishonest thing that Kamala has done, and it is a long list, is that she helped cover up Biden declining issue capacity for years. Anyone who's too blind to see Biden's incompetence or too dishonest to admit it is not fit to serve as commander-in-chief. She lied to us, she lied to all of us, and it's unacceptable. Once again, this is coming out from JD Vance. JD Vance said, this is my message to illegal aliens. A very simple message to the millions of illegal aliens who are in this country and shouldn't be. If you are here, start packing your bags right now, because Donald Trump is coming back into office. Look out. J.D. Vance said Harris is the craziest liberal of them all. Kamala Harris is ranked as the most extreme liberal in the U.S. Senate based on her voting record. She's co-sponsored the Green New Scam, and she supports every insane environmental policy that's going to drive American workers out of business, drive the price of gasoline through the roof, and drive Americans further into poverty. J.D. Vance says in 6 months we are going to start our deportation program. January 21st, 2025. In 6 months, we are going to launch the largest deportation program in the history of this country. We're going to end catch and release and ban sanctuary cities, and then we're going to finally finish building that beautiful border wall. There we go. A lot of information's coming out. J.D. Vance is putting out some message here. J.D. Vance says the attack on the Holy Land is a reflection of Trump not being president. On our sober note, if I can, I want to open my remarks with a word about the horrific rocket strike in northern Holy Land that has taken at least 11 young ones, as young as 10. When 4-5 Donald is not president of the U.S., it makes the whole world weaker and more chaotic. Let's get President Trump back in office and get this war over with. All right, so that's J.D. Vance. There's a lot more information, guys, but it's a whole list. One thing I tell you is that they're putting up some very, very good rallies. Right now, Kamala Harris, she's somewhere. I don't know where I think Philadelphia. And it's just a small office. It's not that packed. Compared to them, it's a whole different ball game. So we are seeing some stuff here, guys. We are seeing that as we get closer, we're like 15 weeks away, I think. 15 weeks away from November 5th. So this is where we are right now, guys. I will keep you updated with all these rallies and all these messages from both sides, Democrats and Republicans. If you guys like the video, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will keep you updated with all these information. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life, and no one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.